Hello everybody and welcome to Joanne's Kitchen. Welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome to the Joanne's YouTube family. Glad to have you. If you're watching this channel for the very first time, go ahead and take the time to subscribe. I really appreciate it. And be sure to hit that notification bell so every time I upload a recipe, you want to be notified. So speaking of recipes, I got two for you today. One meal, okay? So first is my way of doing my oven fried chicken, okay? Oven fried chicken. And I'm doing, I'm going to warm up the greens. We're still eating on the greens. But I think it might be some left. I got to look and see. Is it some left? If not, I'm just going to do another vegetable. And, but one of the vegetables that I am doing is potatoes. Potatoes and gravy, and it's going to be with some peppers in them, some green peppers and some onions and 2 fresh cloves of garlic, and we're going to have ourselves some potatoes and gravy and some fried chicken, whatever other vegetable that I decide to do. So if y'all have not, because I have a potato and gravy recipe already on my channel, but it's potato and gravy and sausage. If y'all have not seen that video, you might want to check that out, because that was like the potatoes and gravy and sausage. Oh my gosh, they were so good. And I did those with peppers as well. It was so good over some rice. Who can't resist? I mean, I'm telling you, it was so good. So y'all might want to try that recipe, or you can try this recipe, the potatoes without the sausage. Either way, it's gonna be good. So let's get into the recipe. Let me show you the ingredients that y'all gonna need for my oven fried chicken, okay? Now I have some chicken here. That's done been clean. And all I gotta do is just take a paper towel and dry it off. So let me tell you the ingredients that you're gonna need. You're gonna need some baking powder, okay? We won't be putting flour on the chicken. We're gonna be using baking powder, okay? And this is the seasonings that I'm using. I'm using black pepper. I'm using kosher salt, poultry seasoning, soul food seasoning, aka seasoning salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and last but not least, we have our good old paprika. Any kind of paprika you got will be fine. This all you need in your baking powder, okay? And oh, we need a Ziploc bag, because we got to put our bacon in the Ziploc bag. So the best way to get these chicken evenly coated is to take your baking powder and put it in the Ziploc bag and get your shake on. Ladies, get your shake on. And I'm just going to try to pat this chicken dry. And that way, when you put it in the Ziploc bag, everything's getting good and combined. Ain't no ifs and buts about it. It's going to be combined. I'm losing the skin. I'm going to put that skin back, because I like skin on the chicken. I like that crunchy. And this is going to be crunchy. It's going to look like y'all, like we done fried it in some hot grease. Okay, so I'm going to take, oh, and you're going to need some oil, okay? So any kind of oil, whether you're using olive oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, canola oil, just take a little oil, and this only requires like 2-3 tablespoons, but I'm just sprinkling some all over my chicken, just to get my chicken good and combined with the oil. Now, you know what? Let me put on some gloves for this. That's why I bought some gloves. Okay, so let me wash my hands, y'all. So I hope everyone, some of y'all had a chance to check out that barbecue pot roast, because it was so good, y'all. There ain't no barbecue pot roast left. Day Tuesday. That went yesterday. We had a little bit left, and it was enough for one-time meal on yesterday. And it was gone. My sister called me. She seen the video of the barbecue pork roast. And said, Joanne, I ain't never did no barbecue pork roast. Well, no, she didn't see the video. What she did was ask me what I cooked for Sunday's dinner. And I told her. And then she said, I ain't never heard of that. I said, watch my video. She said, how you do that? I said, watch my video. And she did. She said, girl, that look good. And she liked the pancake video that I did. She go, I'm gonna do that. And my sister live in Miami. My second oldest sister. I wouldn't tell her how to do it. I just say, look at the video. And she did. And then she called me back. She said, girl, that look good. Oh. I said, girl, it was good, girl. I said, girl, I had to take that pancake sandwich, and I had to cut that bad baby in half. I ate one half. I couldn't even eat the other half. I was full off of that one half. So I'm just trying to get all my meat here seasoned. We don't want to leave no stone unturned. Okay. And for my black pepper. Okay, I'm adding my poultry seasoning next. Okay. Okay, next I'm doing garlic powder. Gotta open up another garlic powder I don't use. And you want to have your oven, okay, you guys, you want to have your oven already preheated. And you want to have it preheated to 250 degrees. And we're going to bake this chicken. You know what I mean, right? We're going to put it in the oven for, well, we're going to oven fry it. You know what I mean. And we're going to put it in there for 20 minutes on 250. Now, after those 20 minutes is up, So y'all be checking your watch, your clock, something, your stopper, your timer. So, because after those 20 minutes is up, we're going to turn the heat up to 425. And then, after we turn the heat up, we're going to cook it for an additional 45 minutes. Okay? Okay. Okay, we have our onion powder. Okay, so I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use no more the thing. Okay, a little bit of soul food seasoning. So that's a lot of seasoning behind that. Trust me, it's going to be seasoned. It ain't going to be too salty. Okay, and last but not least, the paprika. Okay, we're just going to combine this, and then I'm going to put this in a Ziploc bag so I can get everything nice and combined. So this can go in the oven for the first 20 minutes, 250 degrees, okay? Just the skin I lost off of that one. So I'll find it. Okay, so let me change gloves and get ready and put in the chicken in the Ziploc bag, and we can get this meal started. So I'm not measuring. I'm just taking my baking powder here, and I'm just going to pour some into this Ziploc bag. So I'm going to shake a few pieces. I'm going to put a few pieces in there, shake it up, and I'm going to rest it on that aluminum foil y'all see over there. And then we're going to, once I get it all coated, we're going to put it into the oven. And it's going to be ready to go. Tuesday. 3 more days, get over this hump. 3 more days for the weekend, y'all. Okay, see that? I'm just gonna lay it right up here. Shake off the excess. Depends on how much chicken you're trying to fry. You might use your whole can of baking powder. Okay, so I'm gonna add my last little bit of baking powder in here. Okay, for the last few pieces, I have to add a little bit of flour to it. Because I need all this coated real good so it can do what I want it to do. Okay, let me go back and season this one. Okay, a couple more pieces to go. 2, 3, 4. And we'll be ready for the oven. Okay, and I'm trying to get it crispy set, y'all, because it has to go in the oven, and that's the way you get it crispy. I like mine real crispy, and I'm gonna show y'all what it's gonna look like after it gets done. So just make sure that you really coat your chicken well in the baking powder. I thought I had bought 2 cans of baking powder, but when I go grocery shopping, I'll make sure I get me about 3 or 4 cans, so I have enough for my next recipe when I get ready to do it again. Because I like using the baking powder than I do the flour. But when you run out, like I always say, you got to do what you got to do. Use what you got. I'm ready. So we're going to put this in a 250-degree oven for 20 minutes. Then after 20 minutes, we're going to bump the oven up. And we're going to keep it in there. And we're going to turn it halfway. When it's halfway done, we're going to turn it once. And let the other side get brown. And we're going to keep it in there the second time for 45 minutes. Okay, y'all, so right here I have some onions. some potatoes that I had already cut up. That.
All right. That's what I did. That's what I need to do. The other way.
Yeah. Thank you.
Another foul.
That I had cut up. And I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do to these potatoes. Now if you want to add, just fry you some bacon and put you some bacon in there and stuff like that right there, but we're gonna put some we're gonna boil these potatoes. So let me put these potatoes in. So let me wash them off first. If I won't be get my colander. So I just gave them a quick wash. Now you want to wash your potatoes because we're not going to let them get all the way done like mashed potatoes. We're going to only let them get half done. And then I'm going to add some gravy into them. You'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to drain that off a little bit, add a little gravy to it, thicken it up. Then we'll season it after this boiling takes place. So I'm only going to be seasoning it with kosher salt and black pepper, but we'll go over those steps when this right here. So we're just going to let this right here come to a boil, and then I'll be back and show you guys what we're going to do next to these potatoes, okay? So I'll see y'all back in a few. Okay, y'all. I have here some cornstarch. And I'm using just 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm going to be using a little beef broth. I'm going to just give this a stir. Get all that cornstarch up from the bottom. So I had to make a few phone calls. So after my potatoes got half done, I just took them off the eye and set them to the side while I finished making my phone calls. So we let them get it half done because after we add this gravy and stuff to them, they're gonna finish getting brown. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna peel this onion. Well, not brown, done. You know what I mean, right? Because they got some more cooking to do. So, here's my half of onion that I'm going to use for Okay, wash my spoon off. My fork off of me. Okay. So I'm just gonna cut these like this. Now, however you choose to slice or chop, or it's strictly your own preference, okay? I'm just gonna slice mine like this. Real thin, like. Okay. And I'm gonna get some fresh garlic cloves. If I can find my bag. I'm only using 2. Cut the little ends off. See the little brown part right there? I cut that up. Okay, now just gonna chop these up. And you want to chop these up. Let me get a bigger knife. Because you want to chop these up real fine. As fine as you can get them. Okay. So I'm going to turn y'all over here to the, drag this back over here.
You call me? You call me?
Huh?
Oh, that's you call me.
Okay, I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to add in my thickening. My onions. and my garlic. We're going to season this with some kosher salt. Okay, let me turn it back up because I want it to come to a boil. Then we're going to turn it down on low. Okay, so season this with some kosher salt. And we have some black pepper. And we have another vegetable because this right here be enough for if somebody don't want potatoes and gravy, then they could eat the rest of them greens right there over some rice. So we're gonna let this thicken up, and you can get it as thick as you want it, as you like it. Then you just cover it. Now this only needs to cook just until your potatoes gets nice and tender. And you can be careful because you want them to stay potatoes like. You don't want them to go to mashed potatoes, okay? And just let this right here get a little thickened. Then we're gonna cover it and I'm gonna simmer it. It needs to be thickened up. I add some more gravy to it. If you got a gravy pack, use your gravy pack. If you got any gravy browning or whatever, you can use that as well. So it's done been 20 minutes, as you guys can imagine. I done added. It's starting to thicken up. So we're just gonna let that continue. So I done bumped my oven up to 420, and I'm gonna let that cook for 45 minutes. You guys can see what this gonna look like. How it all comes together. So you're going to taste your seasoning to make sure that it's seasoned to your liking. If not, just add a little bit more salt and pepper. The rest of the seasoning that I use, we're just going to use salt and pepper for this recipe. Okay, I won't be seasoning that anymore because the gravy, just taste the gravy and it'll let you know if you're seasoned good or not. And I didn't have any gravy pack, so I had to do it from scratch, so it's okay. I thought I had a gravy pack, but I used it, obviously. So I gotta get me some more packs. It's gravy. And it's getting thick, y'all. So, I'm gonna let this finish cooking. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. And I'll be back to show you what all this looks like plated up. See you back in a few. Don't tell her I did this shit alone. But get on the porch. Hello everyone. You want another piece?
No.
Go on to get it.
I'm good.
Hello everyone and welcome. Look at that chicken, y'all. Oven fried chicken. 101. You guys see how crispy it is? Oven fried chicken. I'm gonna take that out of my pocket.
Take it out.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Oven fried chicken 101, you guys. Now, you guys, I told you to take your chicken and use your baking powder, right? Season it. Use your baking powder and coat it well, right? Lay it on your right, foil it with aluminum foil. And before you foil it with aluminum foil, make sure you spray it, because I had to go back and spray in between it, and I sprayed on top of my chicken as well. Okay, with some the vegetable oil spray in the can, okay? And make sure you put it in the oven at 250 for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, you're going to bump the oven up to 420 degrees, and you're going to cook it. Now, I said 45 minutes, but I cooked this for 2 hours because I want to get nice and crispy, and I want to get done, okay? So this is my oven. This is my way of doing oven fried chicken. And it's really not nothing to it, you know. And my oven fried chicken. And I want to show you guys what now. On the gravy and potatoes, you can use, like I said, you can use a gravy pack or even the gravy liquid. Any one of those, the Kitchen or the Master, any one of those will be fine if you want your gravy darker. But I didn't have the liquid and I didn't have the pack. So this is my homemade gravy from scratch that I did. Just using cornstarch and beef broth mixed together. And it's done, y'all, as you can see. So I'm going to begin to fix my plate. Let me get me a nice spoon here. And you can do this gravy potatoes with sausage. I got a sausage recipe on there with the potatoes and the gravy that I did. However you choose to do it. I've got some of these potatoes on here. Yes, I do. I made some of these peppers because I love peppers. I'm just a veggie freak. I just love my vegetables, y'all. Get some of that gravy. Okay, you see that, guys? Potatoes and gravy. Smothered potatoes and gravy. Now I'm gonna get over here to this chicken, and I'm gonna take me 2 pieces of this chicken, maybe 3. Ooh, that made my temper hot. Cause I just took them out the oven, y'all. So I get this piece. I get this piece. Looks nice and hard. Okay. Here's what my plate looks like. Oven fried chicken and potatoes. Yes. And look. Look how flaky it pulls off. See that? Woo! Y'all, I can't eat right now. It's hot. But I want to show y'all that it's done. So like I said, instead of doing it for 45 minutes in the oven, do it for an hour or 2. I did mine for 2 hours because I want it to be crispy and it tastes good. I wanted to make sure that my chicken is done. Okay? Look at that. Oven fried chicken. Okay? And one more thing, y'all, before I go. Make sure when you're doing this recipe, you get your baking powder. You get more than 1 baking powder, okay? Now if you're not doing that many pieces of chicken, then 1 will be just fine. But if you're doing a whole bag, 2 bags, then you're gonna need enough baking powder to do this recipe. And you can do it with flour if you don't want to do it with baking powder. But my recipe, I'm using baking powder. And at the end, I had to use a little bit of flour because I ran out of baking powder. That's the only reason why I use flour. Other than that, it would have just been baking powder. So I hope you guys like this recipe. Like, share, and subscribe to Joanne's Kitchen. Once again, I thank you all for watching. Until the next video, to the next recipe, God bless. And now to my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to Joanne's Kitchen. And stay tuned because there are more recipes coming up. So until the next recipe, everybody, y'all have a blessed Tuesday. God bless y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all again with another recipe. See you later.